I saw coming towards us a ghost who carried something on his shoulder. Like all the ghosts, he was unsubstantial, but they differed from one another as smokes differ. Some had been whitish, this one was dark and oily. What sat on his shoulder was a little red lizard, and it was twitching its tail like a whip and whispering things in his ear. As we caught sight of him, he turned his head to the reptile with a snarl of impatience. "Shut up, I tell you," he said. It wagged its tail and continued to whisper to him. He ceased snarling and presently began to smile. Then he turned and started to limp westward, away from the mountains. A tall, bright angel called out to the ghost, "Off so soon?" The ghost turned. He said that the lizard refused to be quiet, so he was going home. The angel asked him, "Would you like me to make it quiet?" "Of course I would," said the ghost. "Then I will kill it," said the angel, stepping forward. "Wait, you didn't say anything about killing him at first." I only meant to silence it. Honestly, I think it's getting better already. Look, he's not doing anything now. The gradual process would be far better, I'm sure of it." The angel said nothing. Only, "May I kill it?" "Well, there's no need to be drastic. I'll keep it in order. Besides, I'm not feeling well today. Not a good moment." "May I kill it?" "You're hurting me already, just standing there." "I never said it wouldn't hurt you. I said it wouldn't kill you." The lizard leaned close to his ear. "He can do what he says. He can kill me. One fatal word from you and he will. Then you'll be without me forever and ever. It's not natural. How could you live? You'd only be a sort of ghost, not a real man as you are now." The ghost stood trembling, and then in a voice barely above a whisper, he said, "God help me. God help me. Do what you will."
The wicked shall fall before the divine fire.
The Burning One closed his crimson grip on the reptile, twisted it. The lizard bit and writhed, and then flung it, broken-backed, on the turf. The ghost gave a scream of agony such as I never heard on earth. But then the ghost began to change. I watched him become solid. The transparency fell away from him like a snakeskin shed. He grew, he straightened, until he stood before us an immense man, naked, not much smaller than the angel himself. What distracted me was what was happening to the lizard. At first I thought the operation had failed. So far from dying, the creature was still struggling and even growing bigger as it struggled. And as it grew, it changed. Its hinder parts grew rounder. The tail, still flickering, became a tail of hair. What stood beside me was the greatest stallion I have ever seen, silvery white, with mane and tail of gold. It was smooth and shining, rippled with swells of flesh and muscle, whinnying and stamping with its hooves. At each stamp, the land shook and the trees dindled. The new-made man flung himself at the angel's feet. Then he leapt upon the horse's back, and there was riding, if you like. The whole plain and forest were shaking with a sound, the voice of that earth, those woods, and those waters. I turned and asked my guide, "Was the lizard really turned into the horse?" "Aye, but it was killed first. You'll not forget that part of the story." "And if a man were to submit himself?" "Nothing, not even the best and noblest, can go on as it now is. Nothing, even what is lowest and most bestial, will not be raised again if it submits to death. It is sown a natural body, it is raised a spiritual body. Flesh and blood cannot come to the mountains, not because they are too rank, but because they are too weak. What is a lizard compared with a stallion? Lust is a poor, weak, whimpering, whispering thing compared with that richness and energy of desire that will arise when lust has been killed.